Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your spiritual big sis, Yana the Mystic. I'm not gonna tell you shit wrong. First of all, Happy New Year! I haven't posted on my channel in quite some time. And this is the first video going up after the New Year, so I hope that you guys enjoyed your holidays. I hope that the New Year is off to a great start for y'all, because guess what? We gonna have a good year this year. We claiming that. We putting it out there in the universe. We finna have a good year this year. I want to start y'all off with some great content, and we're gonna hop right into that. But first and foremost, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I make self-development content, as well as content surrounding my other interests, which includes beauty, music, spirituality, and a whole bunch of other stuff, because I'm a multifaceted being. And truthfully, I just can't limit myself. Just that. You have been with me from the beginning. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for supporting this channel. If y'all can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about how to actually enjoy your adulthood. Because let me tell you, adulting can absolutely freaking suck. Believe me. What's that song? Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. And some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Okay? Because sometimes when life be lifing, ain't nobody got time. You feel me? Ain't nobody got time. And so I want to come and make a video to tell you how you can start enjoying your adulthood, especially, you know, if life getting a little bit too much. We got to have that balance, all right? So we're going to go ahead and hop into this video. Okay, so y'all know I have to talk in steps. That just works for me. First thing I can tell y'all, in order to start enjoying your adulthood, freaking feed your inner child, okay? When we become adults, like, we just forget all about the little us. Our little person inside be screaming like, hey, you know, you up here worried about these bills. I'm trying to go make some art. You up here worried about this and that. I just want to watch a Disney Channel movie or something. I don't know. Whatever your vice was when you was a kid, you need to do more of that, because feeding your inner child is so important to a enriching adult life, because a lot of times that is the part of us that is creative. That is the part of us that likes fun and likes adventure. And that's the part of us that is going to keep us pushing through this thing called life, because life is not easy. Life be having its little ups and downs, the round and rounds, okay? Just honoring and feeding your inner child, doing the things that you love to do, will really help make adulthood a little bit more tolerable. Y'all know we all used to have our little hobbies or things that we like to do when we were kids, and those things really keep you grounded in reality, because sometimes you just need a break from adulting, and finding that positive thing that you love to do and channeling that energy into something that is enriching to your inner child can help you have a more fulfilling adult life. For me, that happens to be like singing, dancing. Those are the things that I've always loved to do. And so I try to make time to do those things throughout my week, because I have a really busy week with school, with being a mom, with working on my business. So I have a lot going on, and I always need that extra time to really put towards the things that I love to do when I was a child, because it gives me that balance. And then when you feed your inner child, it feeds you back, because what I do for work is creative, and yeah, in order for my creativity to flow, you have to nourish it, and nourishing your creativity involves you feeding your inner child, period. If y'all see me looking down, it's because I have some notes. I gotta stay on track. You feel me? It's the ADHD. It's the ADHD. Number 2, the second thing into enjoying your adulthood fully, embracing unconditional self-love. The reason I say this is because during life, you're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do all kinds of things that you may or may not be proud of. And you're gonna require grace, love, and self-acceptance for yourself to give yourself that space to grow. I remember like making certain mistakes or decisions that I wish I would have did differently, and like really beating myself up for it, not realizing that, you know, sometimes, most times, mistakes are necessary. Like, that's a part of life. You need to make mistakes to grow. You need to make mistakes to learn, evolve, and to gain wisdom. And I feel like learning to love yourself through that process as you're growing is something that's very important in adulthood, because we deal with a lot of stress and we deal with a lot of things. Like I said, I'm hard on myself. So if you like me, you may tend to like beat yourself up for every little thing that goes wrong, not being where you think you should be, especially in this day of social media. Y'all know I'm always gonna bring that up. But we have so many people to compare ourselves to, where our life is, the things that they did versus the things we're doing, or the mistakes that you made that other people didn't make. And we have so much to compare ourselves to, that I feel like having that unconditional self-love in adulthood is something that is very valuable, because no matter where you are in your life, the only thing constant in your life is going to be you. Allowing yourself the grace and the love to grow and become a better person, or become the person you want to be. Hopefully that's a better person, you know. But giving yourself the love and the grace and the space to become that person is so important in adulthood, because sometimes, like, when we don't give ourselves that unconditional self-love, we can start feeling bad about ourselves, and it's never good to feel bad about yourself. You should always feel good about yourself no matter where you are in your life, and giving yourself that unconditional self-love allows you to be okay with making mistakes. Be okay with where you are in your life. Be okay with your evolution and your growth at the speed or rate that you're growing. And it just allows you to accept yourself and love yourself in the present moment. So I would say that's one of my biggest tips for enjoying adulthood, because like I said, it gets hard. We all just figuring this shit out. Like, we literally just figuring this shit out as we go. And so learning is a part of the process, and making mistakes is part of learning. And so yeah, learn to love yourself unconditionally through this thing called life, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. All right, number 3, guys. I struggle with this because, one, I'm a fixed sign. I'm a Scorpio, for y'all who don't know. Big Scorpio, okay? I'm a Scorpio. I'm a fixed sign. And this number 3 is something I have struggled with personally myself. Get comfortable with change. Get comfortable with change. Scorpio is the sign of transformation. So when I do decide to change, I make big changes. But sometimes, like, getting comfortable with change is hard, because you get in a comfort zone, and sometimes it's really scary to venture out of your comfort zone into the unknown. And sometimes when you're not okay with change, we tend to hold on to things that it's time to let go of. And also, we tend to avoid making decisions and choices that we need to. The only thing constant in life is change. So they say. So they say. But I guess that's true, because I've seen it firsthand. Change is the only thing that's going to be constant in life. And the more you learn to be okay with things changing, the better you can evolve and adjust to situations, because at the end of the day, the world is evolving. Like, just even in the last 10 years, this world has evolved much more than I ever expected it. Like, I thought shit was advanced when I was in high school, but like, things are on a whole nother level now. Like, there is a whole nother level of things happening right now, and there's a lot of change happening. And if you keep up with astrology, y'all know we're in the Pluto in Aquarius time, so things are really finna change, okay? And that's one of the things we have to get comfortable with. And change is good. A lot of times change is good. Sometimes we need to change our environment. We need to change the people we're around. We need to change the way we do things, or the way we go about life sometimes. Sometimes change is necessary to get where you want to be, and you have to become comfortable with change and not get so complacent in certain situations, especially if it's hindering your growth, especially if it's hindering your evolution. Like, you gotta tap in and allow those changes to happen organically in your life, and be open to the changes, because even like certain things we may be afraid of changing, we just don't know. Sometimes those changes are exactly what we need to get where we want to be. So I would say get comfortable with change, because things are going to constantly be changing throughout your life. Whew. All right, so number four, okay? You have to create some healthy habits. Like, I can't tell y'all how much better my life has gotten by just creating healthy habits for myself. Like, I've dealt with mental health issues like anxiety and depression, and I've learned, like, just creating healthy habits for yourself and channeling your energy in positive ways really does improve the quality of your adulthood. Like, some of my favorite healthy habits that I have is like meditating, going to the gym, creating music for me, just creating a routine or ritual, whatever that is for you, but create healthy habits for yourself. Reading, like, we do so much unnecessary shit, like scrolling on Instagram and scrolling on TikTok. The TikTok ban coming. RIP for the TikTok. Yeah, RIP for that. Back to the point. Creating healthy habits for yourself is important, especially if you're young like me. I'm only 28 right now. Even if you're not young, at any point in your life, you can create healthy habits. Habits that help sustain your existence. Habits that help you elevate as a person. Habits that help you feel good. Like, everything doesn't necessarily have to be about growth and evolution. It's about making sure that you feel good, you feel at peace, and you're creating habits that ultimately keep you grounded and centered. I definitely encourage people to create healthy habits for yourself. Go exercise and move your body. If you don't do that, I'm telling you, sometimes, like, if you're dealing with mental health issues, sometimes that movement, just moving your body and doing those things for yourself, helps. Or just create habits that will sustain you as you get older and grow in life. Because one thing is for sure, we're not getting any younger, we're only getting older. And so you want to create habits that your future self is going to thank you for. You feel me? Your future self ain't going to thank you for eating that deep fried Oreo. And I don't know what I think I seen some Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon. Like, what are we doing? Like, take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself and create healthy habits for yourself. That's what I have to say about number 4. And last but not least, one of the major ways to enjoy your adulthood is to realize that your thoughts and your beliefs and your feelings about yourself are creating your reality. Everything that you want in life is available to you. We're powerful beings. We can manifest anything in this life, but you have to have control over your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs about yourself, or you need to go about reprogramming those things so that you can set yourself up for success. Nothing is happening to you. I want you to understand that. Nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. And you are actively creating your life. And so be intentional about the life that you're creating for yourself. Make sure you're being intentional where you give your time, where you put your energy, what you focus your attention on, because no matter what, you're still creating your life. And if you're not enjoying your life, that you're creating a situation that you're not enjoying. And that's just that. Like, we put ourselves in situations, we create circumstances for ourselves that lead us to have an undesirable life. But you have to realize that you have the power to create the life that you want. Nobody is in control of your life. You're in the driver's seat. Don't let nobody control your life, okay? And you have to put yourself first and think about what you want for your life and actively and intentionally align with that every single day until you get where you want to be. I'm not going to spend too much on that one because it's self-explanatory, y'all. The life you want is available to you. You just have to get it. So guys, that is all I have for this video. Again, I hope y'all are having a great new year. I hope that this video was informational, informative, maybe a bit entertaining. I don't know. You might be a little entertained. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If it resonated with you, or if you learned anything, or even if you want to add any tips, make sure you comment down below. Like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.